Hi guys, thanks for pressing play. It's been a while, so I thought I'd make a video at the funk yard. It's Friday morning, I've got a day off, so I thought, well, why not? I've got a few things to do this afternoon, but it's been a while, so I haven't done a Thursday Arvo at the funk yard video for a while, but when inspiration hits, eh? So I don't have a beer for you in this video, I'm sorry to say, but I do have a record, so bear with me. There's something that's come up for me recently this week. A friend of mine brought up relationships, particularly intimate relationships, and it got me thinking about a theme that had been running in a lot of my support work recently, focusing on relationships. And it was the idea of, I put it in terms of percentage-wise. What percentage are you? Now, if you can think about percentages in relationships, like, are you a 1%er? 1% is like a booty call, you know? It's that relationship, very narrow, sort of focused on the sex part, and you know, very casual. And then you go all the way up to the 100%er, those people who are all in, you know? And I've been, you know, a range of different percentages ever since I started having intimate relationships. So, you know, there was times that I was maybe 2%er, you know, that suited me at certain stages in my life. There was a time where I was falling into a 100%er relationship when I shouldn't have, and that was because I needed to focus on this relationship. And I spent, you know, a good 3 years cancelling out 100% relationships because I wanted to get this relationship right first before I ventured into one with another person, you know. And I think that's really important, you know, that old saying about you've got to love yourself before you can love somebody else. Well, you know, that's true to a degree, you know, and I guess I found that I was bringing old relationship stuff or old models into these roles that I was taking on with new partners. So it was something that I wanted to sort out within myself, and I think if that is neglected, you're destined to repeat the same cycle, or even attract the same types of people again and again and again, and face the same issues. And it's just like, well, you know, you can take a couple of perspectives there, I guess. You can go, oh, well, you know, it's these women or these men that, you know, they're all the bloody same, or whatever. Why are they the same, you know? Or you can look at yourself and go, well, what am I attracting into my life? What are the decisions that I'm making, the choices that I'm making about relationships that are leading me down this path, you know, to this repeating cycle? So, you know, different partner, but same issue, same results. So I think it's really important, and I'm not saying that you should be 100%er. I'm currently 100%er, you know, like I've been involved with my partner, my now wife for 20 years now. So, you know, I made that choice 20 years ago. And before that, I was a variation, you know, I was a 50%er, I was this, I was that. So, but I made the choice. I thought, well, this person is a 100%er. Am I going to match her? And I did. You know, that was the decision that I made. But the expectation that we have of people who aren't a 100%er to become a 100%er, that's wrong. You know, I want to put that out there. If people want to be a 2%er or a 25%er or whatever, that's their choice, and that's the type of relationship that they want for themselves at that particular time. You may want them to be a 100%er, but that doesn't mean they should be that at that time in their life. Like I said, there was a time where I needed to focus on my relationship with myself before I felt comfortable with being a 100%er. So if you're having this expectation of somebody who's even a 75%er and you're a 100%er, that's unrealistic. It's unfair. You know, I guess the one problem that comes up for a lot of people is that their partner might pretend to be a 100%er. And that's why I focus, with the people I'm supporting, I get them to focus on making that, gaining that understanding themselves. You know, it's you sensing what the other person is up for. You know, they may say one thing, but they act a different way, and that it proves the contrary to what they're actually saying they are, you know. And a lot of people do that, you know. They may want to be 100%er, but they're not willing to, you know, be 100%. So it comes down to your actions, guys and ladies. You know, it comes down to, are you really committed 100% to this person or not? If you're not, that's fine. You know, just accept that yourself. And, you know, if you want to work towards it down the track, then do so. But don't pretend to be 100%er when you're not, you know. If, like I said, if you're not, it's okay. But don't bullshit people. And I guess the other half of that is people bullshitting themselves that this person is going to become 100%er, you know. We're all, you know, varying degrees on this spectrum, you know, in percentage wise. So if you can find somebody that matches your percentage, awesome. And I've done that too on various percentages over the years, you know. And if you have good communication and an ability to, you know, make a commitment to somebody and not bullshit yourself or them, then you're going to have a successful relationship, whatever percentage it is. So anyway, I hope you guys got something out of that. I hope it makes sense. I hope my current state, I just got out of bed, so I just run my fingers through my hair a few times, but you know, when inspiration hits, as they say. Anyway, the album I want to show you guys, I just got it in the mail. It's Funkadelic, Maggot Brain. It's an album that I've wanted for a while, but you know, you try and get, you know, first pressings of these albums and it's just hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I've seen them for, you know, over $1,000. So it's ridiculous. I do like to get first pressings if I can, you know, or the best pressings, you know. This one just came out not long ago. It's an Australian pressing of this album. And they did 1,500 copies of this. Australia did a really good one a few years ago, a green one, a translucent green one. And it's actually got quite good reviews, and that's going for, although it sold, I think it was $40 or $50 initially, they're selling for quite a bit now, and I think that's because the sound quality is quite good. It's generally a pretty good indicator. There are some terrible pressings of this record, and I think the original one, you know, yeah, I think it was good, but it wasn't fantastic even for the time. So, but this one sounds great. I'm really happy with it. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty stoked with this. So I kind of rolled the dice with it, but I've been really enjoying it. So I hope you guys do too. I'll show you the record first. Pretty cool. I love purple. What song should I play? The first song on the album is like this great Hendrix-esque sort of guitar solo. It's just beautiful and it goes for a long time. But the second song is probably the one you're going to remember, so I might play that. But my advice is please check out the entire album. It's fantastic. It's 1971, I think, so it's post Hendrix, but the guy who's playing guitar on here is pretty phenomenal, so it's relative. But yeah, this is it. So anyway, look, I'm going to play it for you. Dig it. This isn't the funkiest of songs, obviously, but don't worry, there's plenty of funk on this album. So.
I was one among many.
Cheers guys, have a great weekend.